This is Ours With Show podcast, episode 24. Clap it up.
Congratulations.
Hey. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up.
24.
Episode 24.
Good.
I mean, I remember when we first started, like, I was like, you know what? By next year, we should be like maybe number 10 or 10th episode, something like that. But we doubled it. We doubled it. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yes.
For sure, for sure. Guys, we don't have Jeremy Lee right now. Jeremy, I'm saying his government name today. We don't have Jay Lee in the flesh. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. It's your boy Kimbo the Counselor.
This your girl, Carly, Pooh. I'm here for you.
You better say it, bro. You better say it. You better say it. And guys, we have a great co-host today, guys. Our special guest co-host, Mr. Paul Hoomes.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, oh
yes,
yeah.
Sir.
And what's the name of your show?
OZZz on Smash Bros Radio.
Y'all heard what he said. He talk a lot of noise on that too, y'all. He talk a lot of noise.
I'm a Christian.
Oh, yeah, right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. And guys, we have a very, very special guest today. Very, very special guest. This is one of my old classmates from back in the day, old co-worker from back in the day. Food world. They were already there, though. Y'all were already there before we got there. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I think about them days, we was getting it in. We were grinding. You hear what I'm saying? We had to get it. We did. But, guys, I want y'all to check out Miss LaNedra McIntyre, the esthetician. I don't know. I would say it right. How do you say it? Esthetician. Esthetician.
The skin therapist.
Huh?
The skin therapist.
That's right.
Okay.
That's correct.
The skin therapist.
Yeah,
right.
let's make it easier.
Okay. Hey, guys, give it up for LaNedra McIntyre, the skin therapist.
Okay.
Now, that sound important.
Yeah.
That sound important.
Skin is important.
It is.
Extremely.
How you feeling over there?
I feel good.
You got butterflies? You
A little
nervous?
bit.
A little bit.
I'm all right now.
You're
You all right
gonna be
now?
fine.
She glowing.
I want.
She glowing
Yeah.
with that beautiful skin. That's what she is.
Check it
Feeling
out.
good. Floating.
Teeth
That's the
white.
only butterfly.
So say the term again. Because she used to say it, but I still don't say it right.
Esthetician.
Esthetician.
Mm-hmm.
Esthetician.
Yeah.
Spell it. I'm just playing. Don't spell it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Baby, that's a word right there.
That's
So I want you to tell, the people, how did you get started with this? What inspired you to do something like this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to just take it back to the pandemic. I was sitting at work and was like, I needed some extra money.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first started, I was selling Young products.
Mm-hmm.
So I started flipping Yanni products and then started making my own Yanni oil and turned it to where everybody face was breaking out from the mask. And said, oh, LaNedra, make this. See, can you make this? All right, bet. And I made it. And it worked.
Perfect.
So, and it's all natural. So I didn't have people come in. They used to go to the dermatologist, have all these medications and all these, and it didn't help. But once they started using my products, it cleared it up.
Exactly. And
So I just kept going, and then I was like, can I make this into a profession? And then I had to Google it because I didn't know what the esthetician was.
I didn't even until she said something.
I was like, we have this in Birmingham. So I took that leap, and I didn't quit my full-time, but I let go of my full-time job to go to PRN and go to school full-time.
That's amazing.
And you did it.
I did it. I cried, baby. I cried.
You told me, look.
What, all 1,000 hours? How many hours you had to put in?
Do you remember when I was asking you, I was like, how long it took? And I asked you a series of questions.
But I'm going to be honest because, the one I went to the Veda, it was Wednesday through Saturday. 9:30 to 5.
Ooh, it's a shift.
A shift.
Yep.
A whole shift.
Yeah, so I sacrificed a lot.
Yeah.
But I made it. But I cried. But I made it. I cried even harder, yes. When I made it out them doors, it was, I can make it now. I got to keep that mentality the whole way.
That's
right.
That's right.
What do you like the most about, doing it? Performing, having your clients and making them feel good and...
I like the facials because I like
facials.
I like people to trust me with my hands. You know, if they fall asleep and they don't even know me, you know, that's some trust.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely.
I ain't never thought about that.
You know, at first I'd be like, what you doing behind my head? Like, well, hold on, what you doing? But they actually just like relax and they just feel like, okay, when I wake up, okay, I'm ready to conquer the day. Like,
Yes.
I needed that. Like, even sometimes it be for 30 minutes, they be like, I needed that.
Right.
But some people don't take time out the day to take care of themselves because they got to take care of this. They got that going on.
Constantly running.
But yeah, like self-care is necessary.
Yeah, it is. It is. And things like this, oh my God, it make people feel, I mean, I know like different, forms of therapy, of course, including like music therapy. Like there's a lot of ways that you can, have therapy. But this is one of the like hands-on type of, therapeutic experience.
Therapy because me and some clients go to sleep and then other clients we talk like.
Yeah, it's exactly.
We talk. We be talking. Sometimes I can't record on the stuff that we be talking about. I be like, come on my table, talk to me.
Yes.
Come talk to me.
And it's there.
Just vent. And it's like, this is your secret place, your hideout, your peace.
Yes.
Like, whatever goes on here, it ain't gonna go out the door.
It stays in here. Yeah.
Whatever goes on.
Yeah.
I mean, I done had it.
I know you had somebody to try you. Somebody.
I don't want to talk with that, but yeah, it can get crazy too, know.
Okay.
It's just like you home when you over here with me. So
Right.
I like that.
So it's like, do you have like a, I want to say like a gimmick or anything like that, but like some type of like punchline or phrase you have where you tell your customers before they leave, like, stay clean.
No, I don't. I was
stay faced.
In the beginning, I was saying it's the glow for me because
I love it.
My top seller was the 24K oil, and it made you glow, have a natural glow when you in the sunlight, and it. Yeah, and my folks were like, "Oh, it's a glow for me. It's a glow." That's all they said.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's that somebody's slogan, and I ain't trying to owe nobody over no slogan. I ain't know. They told me. You know what I'm saying? That's what the people putting on the book.
Right. Right. So since you got started, has the how's business? I mean, is it?
I can just say that I'm thankful and I'm blessed.
Okay.
I just put it like that because I started with no clients.
Exactly.
Like scared of
from scratch.
And
how you gonna get the clients?
Yeah, and I'm an introvert, so like talking to people is not like I'm not gonna just walk up and talk to you and like I don't know what to talk to them about because I'm like I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's just the self-doubt in myself. So now I done went out of my comfort zone. I talk to people. We don't have to talk the whole service if they make them feel better through their wax.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I'm really here, like, I'm actually being a therapist, okay?
Right.
You can do this.
Like,
okay. That's right.
But you'd be surprised, most of us introverts are in a field in which you wouldn't think that we'd be a part of.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
While I'm in front of a classroom, that's my comfort zone.
Right.
But when I'm away from the classroom, I go straight home and I'm closed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then out of the blue, for Ralph to call and say, "Do you want to do a morning show?" I thought he was crazy. So you'd be surprised at the introverts that are in a field in which you have to be out there in the public.
Yeah.
But that's our comfort zone.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, as soon as we get finished, we ready to go back inside.
Right.
Because
Quickly.
Go back to Michelle.
Yeah, because you still have to have that downtime.
That's right.
So we can deal with the public to a certain point.
Yep.
But
It's a cap on it. You got a cap on it.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
It's strange. It's real strange. But I think about myself, man. Wife would know. She should know. But I do have a lot of introvertness about myself. Most people wouldn't think that because when I'm out in public, LaNedra, do I you know me from high school? Did I ever seem like an introvert to you?
Because like, hey, like you'll always be the first person to say, hey, what's up?
He gonna make you say something.
That's
So
like you at Walmart one time. You turn around and say, hey, what's up?
he about to
Like,
bother you.
I think you right being on the mission that day.
Yeah.
I was moving. Oh my God. But yeah, man, I love being when I'm out.
Right.
I like being out. But when I'm at home, I like being at home.
That's right.
Home is. That's
right.
why you say.
Yeah.
When they come here, you're home. I got
it.
you.
Right.
I got it.
Right. So how long have you been going at it so far?
Since I would say almost 2 years now.
Okay.
Almost 2 years now.
The pandemic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
So do you think that if it hadn't been for the pandemic, would you have ventured out?
No.
So the pandemic was something positive for
Yeah.
you.
Well, the pandemic was just to get some hustle and
Exactly.
make
Right.
some
There
money,
you
but
go.
I didn't know I would find my passion.
Right.
Like, I didn't think about none of this before, or
It never crossed your
never
mind
crossed my
to
mind.
even take.
And in school, I was like, I would never wax nobody. Like,
Mhm.
but I'm waxing.
There you go.
Yeah. I said I never get a wax. I get waxed sometimes.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, but see, that brings up a point.
Uh-huh.
When you do the skincare,
Mm-hmm.
there's a difference between doing a man and doing a woman, correct?
Yeah, it is.
Now, when it comes to your products, do you individualize your products for that individual, or do you have one that's what's the word, generic, one that can basically
They can
fit
kind of
in?
right.
Is that the
Yes.
proper term?
Like cookie cutter.
All skins.
All skins.
Oh.
I do have
look
like
at you.
most of my products are for all skins, and I have some for like different skin types, either for oily, dry, combination, and what else I have, like
Yes.
enzyme pills.
Mhm.
So yeah, it works from all skin tones.
Do you like being able to create your own what do you call it?
Routine.
Routine?
Yeah, I do. I try to do like I really put my all into it. Like I'll give you a massage. I put that steam towel. If you say put it harder, baby, I'll put it harder.
I know I'll go to sleep.
Yes,
They're
yes.
like, oh, do that again. That feel good. I just okay.
Right.
Yeah, I make you feel good. But
Yeah.
they really be appreciating that though.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool. That's real cool.
Now, I apologize for this question. I know that all skin types are skin types, but is there a difference between the blacks and the whites, or is it the same routine?
No. Well, I try not to do like with more pressure on Caucasian skin because you can get red quicker.
That's what we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Exactly, the
Is that
redness.
what the abrasive? Is that what you?
micro-
Yeah,
yes,
you
ma'am.
wouldn't do so much. You can do a light pass, but I wouldn't do as much as I would on her skin tone.
Yes, ma'am.
Her skin tone can take it,
Okay,
which sometimes their skin can just like tear
correct.
because it can be thin around certain areas, especially like around the nose and the eyes.
Okay,
So yeah, I would do like lighter touch or lighter pressure, or if you have like veins on, like some people have veins under their eyelids.
They do.
I wouldn't do any type of manipulations around your eyes.
cool.
So I try to avoid that. And then
See,
like,
that's why I keep on telling folks, and they laugh at me. But when it's scientific.
yeah.
That when it comes down to the white skin, we're basically mutants, and people are offended. But that's what. But we're mutants because we don't have that pigmentation.
Exactly.
So when somebody looks at me, what you talking about? I said, well, look at nature. Because
Exactly.
if you have a white dolphin, if you have a white alligator, or if you have a white buffalo, those are mutants because they don't
Exactly.
have the pigmentation.
Exactly.
So that's the same way when it comes to the whites. When it comes to
Exactly.
we are mutants.
You gonna open up a can of worms, mutant worms.
it is what it is.
But I'm
gonna get in
mutant.
trouble.
You said,
I'm a mutant.
Yeah, just like if you stand in the sun.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
get red or burn
Right.
or
Yeah.
more
We
quicker.
can take it, but you know, if our skin might get hot, or yours might just get red
Right.
and just start
Like a lobster.
Yes, and
And then we start peeling like
Peeling?
snakes.
peeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
That is damaged.
when I first moved up here, I lived in a condo,
uh-huh.
and I was there, I think, for 25 years because that's when I was the entire time I was a teacher, and so we had a pool, and I think that in the 25 years,
How many times?
I was there 3 times. I couldn't see myself getting out there.
Yeah.
And especially if I'm not out there on an everyday basis, getting red, going through that pain,
Yeah.
and then
Can't
you red
move.
like a lobster, can't move with the damn, and then I'm sorry, forgive me, and then you peel, and then you go back to being white,
Yeah.
Trust me.
and
I'd
I'm
have
like,
been
you
there
know,
too.
you
Yeah.
That's interesting.
kind of messed it up here,
Yeah. But people like it though.
Yeah.
Right.
and,
That's
and,
true.
and I'm not talking against them. But
No.
Oh, but no, of course not. You
No.
gotta be
But
grown
that-
now. You gotta be
that-
adult. You gotta be an adult.
Exactly.
think
It ain't
think
you.
maturely.
So that's why I'm
'Cause that's
But
the-
it's the truth though. Like
Yeah.
it what happened.
And you gotta do too your research or go to someone who's knowledgeable and
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you know.
That's true.
Because I've been to someone for laser hair removal.
Yeah.
As every esthetician know, that doesn't work on dark skin.
Yeah.
If you have
does
any laser hair removal,
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay.
what it does, it will activate. Whereas to you, it'll pull it out you and burn it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it never grows back. But whereas we can do like electrolysis, I'm sure you're familiar with, where it goes in and kill it straight from the pore.
So is that like like psychiatrist type of deal? Like what she did?
No, people are in it for the money. Like I probably had.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm asking, right? Like
what you saying?
You said electrolysis.
Electrolysis. That's the hair removal where they go in with the.
Right. So is that psychiatrist to a psychologist to what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
No.
You get what I'm saying?
No, it falls under her as well.
It's the same. Okay.
It's just different types of hair removal.
You just have to know what body,
what skin type.
Okay.
That's the key to
So you need to know all that stuff that Mr. Hoomes talking about.
Exactly, that's true.
You have. I mean, when you're doing this type of stuff, it's important.
Because when I was at the back, we worked on all skin types, so that's how I know what not to do and what to do. Because mostly the women were like older women, but they'll come in there constantly, and I know like what they like and what areas that they need to focus on. Then sometimes I have to ask, make sure they don't have any Botox
before you start,
because you can move it around.
Oh wait, hold up, what now?
Botox.
You move it around.
So what do you mean?
You gotta ask them, do they have Botox before you start their massaging and everything?
Because it moves?
Yes, it would move. That's why you have to make sure you sign a paper saying, like, make sure, have you had any Botox in the last 14 or 30 days? So you have to let them know, because if you don't, you'll be waking up in the morning like, oh my God.
Face.
Like, what's happening to my face?
Stop it.
Like, I can't, like, looking crazy, and you going to call me and say, oh, you did this, but you ain't tell me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can't read mine.
So you gotta know what kind of facial treatments you've had.
Wow.
Say for instance, if you had a chemical peel, you wouldn't turn around and have electrolysis done, because you don't want
and don't peel it yourself. Let it just naturally peel.
See, I've been peeling this stuff.
I had to do that when it came to the top of my head, and they did. I think it's called an acid wash.
Okay.
Because I'm prone to the cancer and all. And I know I'm supposed to wear a hat. I ain't wearing no hat. And so
hard-headed, Mr. Hughes.
But she did the acid wash. It was an acid wash for real.
It burned.
That's why your veins still popping out right
now. So I had to be cautious with that, because especially like when it comes to your skin, like you were saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I have another one coming up, but I've learned from the first one what not to do, because and you have to do what people, if you go to a professional and a professional tells you you're not to do this, you need to listen to the professional.
So Mr. Hughes, what you gonna wear, a hat now?
No, he ain't gonna wear no hat.
But I know that after I have the second acid wash, I know to take myself home because I didn't feel anything.
But
it came on. So I know now to go home.
Straight
but I
home.
know too to make sure that I have some Advil or something in.
Because
see, it's acid wash acid. That's why they said that's why it's called acid wash.
It sounds like it's effective though. You know what I'm saying?
It is, because my skin is soft as a baby's. But anyway, but I've learned that you have to listen to the professionals.
Yes.
And they tell you to do something, you have to do it.
That's true.
So, and then when you mentioned something about the Botox and that it moves. It would be up to me to let you know that this and this and this, so that way you would know.
Some won't tell you though, but it's good at least that you told them, and if they check no, like it's nothing you can do about it.
Correct.
And then they'll be asking about refunds and and maybe pull out that contract.
It's like, let me see, we've looked.
Right. Time, date.
So you gotta be honest. So it's when it comes to your skin, you gotta be honest.
Right.
You don't want to over process it or anything like that.
Do tattoos make it like more difficult or something like that? Does it like have an effect at all? Or like are you pulling like color from the tattoo when you certain product? Okay.
No.
You're just cleaning.
What about the brand?
Especially with waxing, you can make it brighter. I wouldn't say brighter, but clearer. Yeah.
So you trying to say my skin be dirty?
And dull,
Wow.
dirty, dull, and crusty.
And you have
Excuse me?
Just joking. Just joking.
she had to vent right quick.
Ain't nothing crushed over here. Thank you very much. I love baby oil.
Joking. That one.
I love baby oil.
But you also have dead skin on top of the tattoos, though. Like, especially like when the piercings on your nose.
Yep. Gotta get.
I get all that. I be
Yeah.
between it because it just sticks on top of it. That's why a lot of folks get infections and they
Nose ring.
I got my own before I got an esthetician. I had more and it just infected, but I ain't went back since.
It's okay. You just gotta keep it clean.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
Interesting. So, like, what do you think is the hardest part of it? Like,
the hardest part of like the business, or just
the hardest part about the business, and the hardest part about dealing with I guess your clients, and their request, I guess.
Okay, with the business itself, it's just you have to bank on other people's money. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got a job, you work for it, but I'm working for it, but I got to depend on their money to come in, and I got to depend for them to come to their appointment, don't cancel, come every month and buy products, listen to what I got to say so you can come back, so that's really is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just
But
depending.
see, that brings up another question, because if I were to do your same thing, I would expect my clients to buy my stuff, buy my product.
Exactly.
Don't bring no foreign stuff because I don't know what that stuff is made of.
Right.
Now when you come to me, I know what my stuff is.
and
And so with me working on you, I know that my product is going to work for you. So I wouldn't want somebody.
Yeah, that's why I start making more of like the oils now. I have like.
Did you bring my beard oil?
Yes, I got.
Okay.
Beard oil.
All right.
That's all I can make. I got 5 or 6 oils that is naturally made. I have my soaps, and I have like the body washes. But I can recommend like my stuff because I made it just for y'all, like different skin tones. So after they get their facials or their waxing, they just go to my little shelf and just
get their stuff.
What
they want it because you didn't already discussed and talked to them.
And
about
most of them already been on it, and they just had to restock.
Yeah.
And when they restock,
Exactly.
They sold out, and I be like, I tried to tell you to come get it, but
Yeah.
the
They
lawyer
going.
client, they don't be playing.
They moving.
It's face crack. Y'all be playing.
Yes, that's face
We face
crack.
crack.
She said face crack.
Like,
You got about a pound, huh?
Yeah, they be playing, but they come and support and they shop.
That's good.
That's
They
good.
love it, so that's what make me want to keep going because they love
There
it.
you go.
Right.
So if you were to do, is a man's facial different than a woman's facial?
Yeah,
The word facial itself is just so funny. It's just fun, interesting. But yeah, how many times you get people like that?
The
I actually, they mess with you about that.
Somebody said that the other day. So, oh, you getting a facial yourself? Oh, that sound no.
It's relaxing.
I just know people mess with you about it.
Yeah.
It's soothing.
I have a lot of questions, even with waxing. What made you want to wax vagina? First of all, I didn't. I didn't ever thought I was gonna be this close to another.
Yeah.
You don't think about that because you're so straight.
Yeah.
And you know exactly that this is a procedure now.
I do my friends. Like my friends come to me and I don't look. I just make sure I get all the hair out.
Right.
And then,
You do a job.
I do a job, so I'm not gonna judge you about how you look or how you come in here. If you want to get butt neck on the table, that's fine with me. That's
You trying to get them dollars?
That's it.
Yeah,
And
make you get comfortable. Be comfortable.
Yeah, if you want sweat, take your clothes off. Then you all right. Ain't nobody gonna be in here, so ain't no cameras looking at you. Like
Right.
So I'm like, just be yourself.
Right. Hoomes, I didn't mean to cut you off. You can answer that question. Go ahead. That sounded like a good question. Go ahead. You said about the facials.
facial.
About how did
the
you?
men,
Yes.
with the man, y'all skin a little tougher, so I had to put more pressure on certain. Smooth.
You're right. Yeah,
Smooth.
it is.
But I
It
had
is
to put
smooth.
like more pressure around certain areas, and then your beard had to get like a double cleanse.
Okay.
Exfoliated.
So and then you had to get all up in there and scrub it real good, and then the beard and the face might have different products on it.
Right.
Because with the beard, you want something hydrating, and then if whatever skin tone they may have, it might be like a different mess. They may be oily on the face, and their beard is dry. So
Yeah.
you have
Right.
to use different stuff sometimes.
But my beard get. Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm scratching like a mug. Don't
That-
She can't stand it. She can't stand it.
Oh, it irks my
She
You
be
nerves.
know
like,
what I
"Push it."
say?
Oh.
Go moisturize. Go wash your face and moisturize.
I said my homeboys do
But it
not come
feels
around
so
me doing
good.
that. No, I be like,
It feels so good.
Go buy you some oil. Go back down.
And
Be
that's
like,
what I
here, man.
Yeah,
I'm
go
like,
in
you
the bed.
dry. I
feels so
tell
good.
them. I'm like,
I
baby, you
just can't
dry.
stand it.
And my friends know right now, if I see a bump, I say, hey, go ahead, go to my bathroom,
Yeah.
grab this oil, that cleanser, and go ahead and wash, do a combination rinse, and then put this on afterwards. They like, I need to do
Do
that.
it. They be, hold on.
What I
What
need
I
to
gotta
do.
do?
Yeah, for sure.
I got you, and then grab that aloe right on that top cap,
Mhm.
and then just put one little soft
Yeah.
layer on there.
Yeah,
You good
you're
to go.
Y'all some Full Metal Alchemist.
It's good to know about your skin and love your skin though. Like,
Because people will go to harsher chemicals though.
Yeah.
Some people, maybe
Are
good,
you-
but they're.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You talking about MJ?
They'll-
are you?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
They'll go to harsher chem. They'll go to the box
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
what that is that people sell for people with really bad acne.
the proactive.
Proactive.
I couldn't stand that. I usually
It's expensive, but you have to keep using it. If you
Yep.
stop using, you gonna
That's
start
when it-
breaking out
Nestle
Yep.
Crunch.
everywhere.
Nestle
Instead
Crunch.
of using
Nestle
the
Crunch.
natural
It's
products.
gonna be
We can,
Nestle
worse.
Crunch all over my
Yeah.
face.
It's gonna be worse.
yeah.
But
Like
see, I've noticed that everybody's going too natural now.
Yeah. It
Because
helps.
if you remember, my great aunts and uncles, especially Aunt Annabelle, she'd be classified as a witch now.
They was gonna get her with all them mixtures.
But she
Stoner.
knew, but she knew about the woods,
Exactly.
and she knew exactly
What?
what's what. And so when I'm on TikTok and I look at the stuff like hydrangea roots or
Okay.
that, Annabelle knew about this,
Already,
Yeah.
because
and so she was the one that did the medicine.
Right, right.
So because we didn't have pharmaceuticals back then.
Exactly. It was all in the plants.
It was
Put
all in the
here,
plants.
All in
and
the
you
plants.
just had to
So
learn.
now she has three
What-
volumes
what-
that's in the attic.
But
But see, I believe in ghosts.
uh-huh.
And I promise
It is what it is.
down in the homestead, the attic is upstairs. And the chest that has the volumes that Idabelle has written down is in the chest. Now, the 2 times that I went up there to get the stuff, I swear to you, it was sunny. I could see the chest. The door was wide open because the second time I told my cousins, I know it's like we live behind the swamps and I will lose a body.
Oh, Lord.
Keep this door open. As soon as I touched the chest, it got
door-
dark. The door slammed.
Baby, I would have been running out of
Yeah.
there.
Zoinks!
I screamed like a little bit.
It's
And so
okay.
now I
Entities
told
are
them
real.
that you can get the volume all you want to. I'm not going up there no more.
Yeah.
But she has a volume. She has the book that has exactly, because for every negative you got a positive.
Positive.
Right.
So she has this, and it tickles me now that back then they already knew all this stuff.
They knew we just.
And then when we find out that the pharmaceuticals don't want these things out, and how they're prohibiting folks from finding out about it. So it's good that you're making your own, because if it's natural, it's going to be for your
for
body.
you.
Right,
Yes.
right.
it's right.
Tailor made for you.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Tailor made for you.
That's
My pharmacist supervisor, she the one was telling me, like, that's how I started getting all my ingredients, because she's a pharmacist. And she was just telling me, like, no, I don't think that might be too much, or, this to do that. So I was actually getting help from a pharmacist making this stuff.
Yes.
Sweet.
So
Yeah.
it's really pretty cool, though. Like, most of the drugs out here are made from plants.
Yeah, that's true, and they won't tell you. That's the baseline, and
It's
then
from
it's the
plants.
additive. I mean,
Yeah,
I
all
won't
that.
get started.
Yeah.
If you need your meds, he'll get on me, because I got a cabinet full of natural products. But if you need your meds for
She has
stabilizer, get it.
the heart of a lizard, the foot of a goat,
I'll take-
all type of little
No.
stuff. Yeah, man.
I
yeah.
got it. If it's grown, if there's a bark or a tree or a plant or root, hey, it's in the cabinet.
How far you think you've grown, just from where you were like in high school until now, where we are now, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I've grown a lot. Like, I used to be, a lot of people thought I was quiet, but the people that, was
Really
around,
knew
they
you.
knew me.
Yeah.
So I still have friends from back then, and we still tight. So, Like, but me talking to people, reaching out to people, and letting go grudges, and you know, all that old stuff is just yeah. I don't
no
have time
burdens,
for
no worries, man. You gotta
that.
focus on literally minding your business.
And I don't mind helping folks out.
I'm with
giving
that.
advice.
Look.
You better leave my hand.
No.
I like giving out advice. Like, I don't mind helping folks be like, I have questions, and okay, cool, because I didn't have anybody to ask questions to because I didn't know what this was.
Exactly.
So I was just jumping into something I ain't knew nothing about.
Nothing.
So now I'm like, and now into a business, you don't know like the 1, 2, 3s of a business. Like, you just have to do it. You have to learn as you go. I don't know who to talk to about this. So like, I was meeting people as I go.
You
like,
got a network.
Last year I met so many good people in Birmingham.
Yes.
Like, stuff was just happening to me and just like coming to me without me
Blessings
going
upon
for
blessings.
it.
Yes.
But it was my choice to step up or not say nothing.
Do you
That's
think you were like kind of pushed because of those like events that you just said? Like, you were pushed to go ahead. Okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and make this thing legit. Let me go ahead and get this thing together.
Cause they were scary. Like, it's scary trying to have a like. Oh, what she making skincare for? Like, who she is? Like, how you gonna tell me about my skin or what I use? Or
because you went to school?
This.
That's why.
Yeah, and I'm like, I use this I've been using. Okay, that's cool that you use it, but I'm just saying though, like,
You need to stop because it ain't helping.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try it.
Right.
But the ones that try it, you see they hook. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't trying to force nothing on you. I was just like, I'm just saying though, like, okay, I'm look at my skin, I'm good. So
what
like,
if it works,
it works for me. Like, have you seen my friend's skin? All my friends' skin is flawless.
Yeah.
I stay on it, but I don't have to stay. They
get on it. That's right, because you gotta do that self-care. And a part of that cleanse, and when you wash your body, you get out. You don't have to do it at the same time, but get out either before or after and cleanse your face.
Yeah.
That's important. That's important. There's a lot of y'all I know need y'all face washed. Get a facial.
I mean, I don't do makeup. I'll do makeup here and there, but I choose not to have makeup because I don't need it. Because, I mean, I ain't knocking nobody about the makeup. You wear makeup.
Somebody gonna get in their feelings anyway.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But make sure your skin's still
it's
good.
Clean. And when you done with that makeup, you got to wash it off. You got
but don't cake it up though. Don't patty cake it. Don't patty cake.
Clean.
Your makeup artists know they got
clean them.
They'll tell you about what. Make sure your when you do your makeup at home, make sure the brushes are clean.
There you go.
Don't fall asleep in no makeup. You know, sometimes them nights you be drunk, you looking good. You gotta fall asleep
all over the pillow.
All on the pillow.
All on the pillow on the side of my head.
The eyelash all the way over there.
Yes, you need to grab it. You should have took it off. Clean. You gotta keep it clean,
but you still gotta look good, like at home.
Exactly.
Like, when you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Who that person is?
Right.
Oh,
let me go put my makeup on. Like,
you don't need that. You gotta love yourself, and if you take care of your own skin, all of those dark spots or light spots or dry spots, if you put the time and the care into your skin, they will go away.
It will.
It'll
you have
clear
to
up.
be consistent.
Consistency is
For
key.
real.
I'm telling you.
I've been doing this for 2 years. Well, it'll be 3 with the natural skincare in June. It'll be 3 years making my own products. So when I started, I would just start on myself and my kids.
That's right.
If my kids broke out, I was
it's
gonna take
not
it to the
for
hospital.
them.
So if I take it on my kids and they good, if I take it on myself for months and weeks,
you good.
I'm good.
That's
right.
you
good. And I'm finna go test it on this person that got sensitive skin. That person got eczema. And
pass it over there to them. So what do you get out of this? What happened? You said no. LaNedra, what do you get out of this? Like, besides the I guess the physical benefits, as far as like the profit. What do you get out of it, mentally or emotionally?
Mentally, it feels good to make somebody happy about their skin, because everybody's skin is not perfect. People come in with messed up skin, and once they get off the tape and feel good to look in the mirror and just rub on their face, they're like, okay, I did something. Like, if they can fall asleep and just snore while I'm touching them, I did something. Like, it really make me feel good to have people come in like, oh, I like this. They'll send me pictures and oh, my skin glowing the next day. Like,
That's
it boosts my confidence.
amazing.
Like, I can keep doing this.
The world needs people like
Yeah.
Yes.
you. You know what I
It's
mean?
like a therapist. Like, come
A
on.
therapist.
That's right.
Therapy.
Yeah.
It's therapy.
It's
It's
therapy.
therapy to me, too, because I like
Okay.
I
Okay.
like doing it.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
soothing to you.
Two birds with one stone. Something like
yeah.
that, right?
I'd rather do
That's
this
amazing.
full time than work on somebody else's clock.
You better say
I
it.
touch somebody for 8-10 hours straight.
Hey.
Yes.
But I'm like, I love what I do, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
There you go.
It's
Right,
not
right,
a job.
right,
It's
to
not a
you.
job.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, I might be tired, but hey,
It's a good time.
it's a good test.
Would you say this city is a great market for that type of career?
At first, I was like, Birmingham, come on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
come on.
They trying.
They trying, but you know, I give it up to Birmingham. They stepping up for me. Like,
Okay.
especially West End people.
That's
West Side.
amazing. Yes. it's
West
the
End,
best
stand up.
side.
I'm gonna rep you till I
If you
die,
see-
West End.
If you see most of my videos, it's most of the people from West End in my class on there. So,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
so I appreciate them for coming through and trusting me. You know, it take time because everybody be busy. Like
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
Most of them trying to have their own businesses too. Everybody
Yeah.
have children now.
Yeah,
So I can't blame them. They be like, I want to do this, but it's cool. I
Yeah,
understand because I have a life too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
But now my life is trying to cater to y'all and make
right.
y'all feel good.
And it's cool though to be able to have your classmates come up.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like we helping each other out, networking and trying to boost each other up, and none of that crabs in the bucket type of deal.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I believe our class was close knitted
Yeah.
for the most part.
And then they do stuff just like I said, like Twan and Tiffany, they came
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
got
yeah.
this service and just started recording and made 2 TikToks and like I didn't know they was gonna do that. And
Yeah.
Twan had a good time in that ring, like, like, go ahead, enjoy
Do
yourself.
you,
Yeah.
yes.
So they
Shine,
was
feel
like they
good.
was happy that they had time to do that and they was together at the same
That's
time.
good.
So I was like people can come in and have fun. Like today they had a couple they got waxes together.
Right.
So like it's a bonding type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's therapy again.
yeah, like support.
Yeah.
That's their first wax. Just support each other going through.
Right.
it.
Exactly.
So
So where you see yourself in the next 7 years?
7 years, I want to be a millionaire.
Hey.
Yeah, billionaire. Yeah, but you know, but.
Ain't no buts.
That's
Ain't no buts.
That
No,
is it.
Ain't no but.
I'm a manifest.
You said what you said.
We claim that.
I'm claiming
She taught me that
now.
it. I'm claiming.
That's it.
But I really want like multiple stores.
That's
My
right.
main
There you
store,
go.
Birmingham.
Uh-huh.
Gotta have one home.
Got to.
But I do want to travel like Texas, Cali. I
Yes.
do want to go to Cali.
Yes.
Like I had this crazy idea. I don't know if I should say it, but it's crazy. But
Put it out.
You
I want-
got
It's on
it.
you.
Speak it.
folks want to do facials and they be want to smoke. So in Cali,
There you
Oh.
go.
dispensary.
Combine the two.
Hey, there you are.
So you
There you
know
go.
it's crazy, but it's an idea.
Hey, you heard it first here, cause I haven't seen it yet. I'm just
I'm
letting you
not
straight. I'm let you know.
Yeah, right
yeah,
now we'll do that.
I hadn't seen it yet, but it's stamped.
Yeah.
It's stamped.
So like,
LaNedra said it first.
Because
Yeah.
that's what the Indians used a long
That's-
time ago.
that's
Yeah.
what they do.
Oh, okay.
So
But
you got,
yeah.
you got another
And they're
product.
right
Yeah.
there, even in
Right.
Nevada. Like you can, hey, it's right
Yeah.
there.
and the cost of living is higher up there, so you know the prices gotta
Go up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Money,
They have
run
to.
that bag.
But it
yeah.
goes in line with the lifestyle up there.
That's
I mean,
right.
you know, that's what they say.
But I do want to like my products. They staying forever. So
Yeah.
like
Definitely.
my recipes, I got the recipes.
They're yours. Yep.
I ain't
Right.
gonna tell nobody.
No.
I help people trying to build. You know,
On
Yeah,
yours,
yeah.
but
I
you'll-
love you, but I can't tell you all.
No.
Mhm.
She
Like-
said if I tell you, I have to kill you.
All right, they baby.
Just
Yeah.
joking, just
Them
joking.
my babies. I made some money on them babies. Them my
That's
babies.
good.
That's my babies.
So you ready to speak these bars?
Yeah,
Got
we
it.
ready. Hey.
Oh, you ready?
I don't know how to spit no balls, but I'm gonna try.
All right, guys. Look, we're gonna move to site news. We gotta get this site news in, guys. So today, what we're talking about with site news is body image. Body image, and remember that we have our own opinions of this particular show.
Uh-huh.
You go and find your own therapist/counselor. If you need any type of mental health assistance, I am not your counselor, and I'm not trying to give you any advice. Okay, I am just reading a informational sheet that you can go find on Therapist Aid. All right. So, body image. Body image is how you think and feel about your appearance and how you feel in your own skin. A person can have a healthy or unhealthy body image, regardless of how they look.
Right.
Interesting, right?
True. Yeah.
And that's true.
True.
Facts. Human nature. That's it.
Human nature.
Yep.
And why you say that?
Because society and media will, I'll say, put up this image on how you're supposed to be
look.
or supposed to look.
Right.
Supposed to look.
Or how you supposed to
To
feel.
feel, yeah, and how if this is not that, and then correct this on this.
Right.
But no, it's all about you and how you feel. And hey, we ain't trying to satisfy nobody. I'm
Right.
not you. Everybody was born unique.
Right.
Right.
We are individuals, so not every unless we're identical twins, and even they have different
Right.
DNA. You know, so they're slightly different. You got to look at you and appreciate who you are.
And plus, too, we have to keep in mind when these doctors come out, they're generalizing.
They just want some money.
Yeah.
And two, but they're generalizing.
Yep, they're
So
general.
especially when you look at the weight chart, they say,
Oh man, I'm
Maybe-
obese.
Now that's
Nobody
crazy.
did. I'm-
They want me to weigh 100. LaNedra, they want me to weigh 150 pounds.
And I ain't
See?
been that since I was pregnant.
Me. I don't even
So-
think I was 150 when I knew you, when we first met you.
So
You know,
see, but
yes.
they generalize it, and you have to understand they're generalizing it because first of all, they don't know where you're coming from.
Exactly.
They don't know your family history.
Or the genes. Yeah,
or they don't
that's
know
right.
anything about that. A friend of mine is a bodybuilder, and he comes from Trinidad, and
Okay.
so there's a certain type of culture there, and so the way that he was building, like with you, the doctor was saying that you have to be this, and he was saying
this
I'm a
height.
bodybuilder for one.
Right.
Obesity is in my family.
Yeah.
So for you to tell me this, you're generalizing, and I didn't know. So with me being 5'8", I'm supposed to be 178.
I remember when I first found out. You want me to be 160? I'm walking around with a lollipop head.
Thank you. So you have to understand that when people giving you, they can have an MD, PhD, I don't give a happy, DD, whatever. You have to understand, they're not talking to you, they're talking as a body.
Right.
So you need to get with somebody who knows your history
Exactly.
Yeah.
and deal with that one individual.
That's the one thing I like about counseling. You know, it's individualized.
Yes, sir.
I don't have a written out, plan, what I'm going to do with each client that I have.
Right.
I listen, I talk, and I formulate as I go. To be honest,
That's
and
it.
it's really a blessing to be able to do that. Now that I really think about it, but I formulate, while we're talking, doing conversation.
Because even though you may go through this same type of child abuse, there's still some similarities, but there's a lot of differences in that.
Exactly.
And so for you to think on your feet, now you know that there's a certain foundation when it comes to certain things, but that's all it is. Because once you get off of that foundation,
Yeah, right. You got to have a
then
foundation.
you're gonna have to think on your feet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
Because
sir.
especially when you're doing skin and all,
Yeah.
you're taught a certain way, and then all of a sudden you're like,
Yep.
oh
That's
wait,
exactly
hold up.
what
Yeah,
happens
yeah.
when you graduate school. I was like, what am I supposed to do now?
See what I'm saying? All that book stuff.
They
Yeah,
just throw
it's
you
cool,
on,
but
and you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to learn as you go.
yeah.
Take off
You as
running,
well. I
throw
mean,
it to the
Right.
students learn differently.
Man,
You
if
know
I
what I'm
could-
saying?
If I could sue ASU because you taught in a perfect world.
Yeah.
And most of us when being taught, they're talking as if we're in a perfect world.
And
But
we're
then when you
not.
put me in a classroom and
And
back
you
then
look-
during '88, it wasn't anything unusual to have 45 students in a classroom.
Right.
45.
45.
45 college students.
40,
yeah.
40 So you're dealing with these 45 individuals.
45 different
they-
personalities.
45 just personalities, and
Egos.
this is the first time that they've had a white teacher
Yes.
because there was only one other white teacher, and that was Coach Simmons, and he had been there forever. So I was the second white man, but I was the first academic. So Illerton,
Yeah.
Smithfield, Druid Hills, so I'm going into this environment, and I had to learn on my feet.
Right.
And so what you're telling me I can use to a certain point, but that's as far as it goes.
Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to go through the sheet so we'll, so we can save time. So we'll do it like this. Unhealthy body image. These are some of the I'm sorry. Go ahead. So, unhealthy body image bases self-esteem heavily on appearance. Okay? bases self-esteem heavily on appearance. All right. These are, some of the unhealthy body images, by the way. All right. Tends to focus on disliked characteristics. All right. Compare self to examples that are unrealistic due to physical differences, photo editing, stage lighting, etc. All right. Now, these are some of the healthy body images. All right. These type of people base self-esteem on a combination of appearance and other qualities. They view their body as a whole rather than focusing on imperfections. Okay? They create ideals based upon realistic examples, taking personal characteristics and appearance into consideration. All right? Which set of those did y'all have? Which set? Like when you looking at when you thinking about these different examples of some of the symptoms of what people feel about themselves, what really kind of have you experienced any of these types of?
Can I mix and match?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, well, like especially the photo editing and stuff. Like I do that. But I do that because I like it. I don't have to.
Right.
I just like that extra.
The little extra.
Yeah. Extra pump, because if you see me in public, I'm just natural. I just, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So when you see me in public, it really don't matter, like what I put on like social media.
Right.
Because when I come to public, I'm just gonna look normal, and you're gonna see me for who I am.
Right.
I'm not gonna have all that extra pop on. I'm just gonna be myself.
Right.
But that's if you know the real me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So when you learn the real me,
right.
It really don't matter.
It don't matter then.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people that base their self-esteem on heavily on appearance.
Yeah.
Like seriously, if they don't look good, they think that it's just it's the end of the world.
Right.
They can't go out without having to look a certain way.
Yeah. I do. I care.
I care, but I just give me a hat.
Yeah, I'm cool with the Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? So influences on body image, okay? Culture. The broadest influence on body image is culture, including media and social media.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Culture sets expectations for appearance, even though these expectations are often unrealistic, guys. Friends, family, and peers. After culture, smaller social groups influence body image. Little comments and action, whether positive or negative, can send powerful messages even if they are unintentional. That happens a lot. Personality. Finally, individual characteristics influence body image, okay? For example, high self-esteem contributes to healthy body image, whereas perfectionist tendencies contribute to unhealthy body image. You know what I'm saying? Look like y'all going along with it. Y'all get it.
Right.
Yeah, it's real.
Even like the friends and family, like every time you go to a family function, always that one person like, oh, you didn't got Bill.
You don't want to hear that?
Why you look and just shut up.
Thank you.
You can't set me how I look, then don't say nothing at all.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I really don't care. I just don't want to hear it. And every time I see you, I always like, oh, you look a different way.
Right.
Okay, and what you
see,
look
that's
like?
why it comes
right. Exactly.
Especially when it comes to your family, you have to make sure that you set up your limitations and your boundaries.
Right.
And so this may come to a point, especially when you get up older, you allow certain cousins or certain aunts and uncles to say certain things to you, but as you got up older, you realize you don't have anything good to say, so I'm letting you know what I was.
Right.
I'm better now.
Right.
So I'm not going to allow you to do this.
Right.
Because I'm put you in your place, and you like it, you like it, you don't.
Right.
Right.
So you, as you grow,
yeah,
you have to set those boundaries, and
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You're always going to have to draw people closer to you.
That's right.
Especially if you want to be successful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in 7 years, if you want to be a millionaire, you can, but you're going to have to cut your losses.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's okay. Like it might hurt, but it's better.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Hey.
You will. Hey, cheers to that.
Look, they'll be all right.
Yes, they will. They will be okay.
They just still gonna just be looking on the sideline like,
It's a lesson. That's the L that they have to learn.
Right.
Hey, you can't say everything and expect.
Because we all have that one cousin
Or uncle.
Or uncle or aunt.
Auntie, yeah.
So you always have that one.
Yeah.
That's always, and everybody has allowed her or them to say certain things because
Yeah.
they didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
But as we get up older as adults ourselves, Auntie, you ain't gonna say that. Now you can say that to them, but you can't say it to me.
Right.
respect
I don't play like that. I don't like. I
But
don't,
then she's always wanting somebody to stand up to her anyway. And you'd be surprised that same one that's like a gnat.
Be the one that.
Because after you stand up to them,
He's so
I like
sweet.
you.
right. Now shut
On
up.
their team.
Shut up.
You was on my mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you want some? You need anything? Nah, baby,
Nah, I'm
I'm
straight.
good.
I'm good.
Need you to stay over there.
Yeah.
Body image FAQs, guys. How can I improve my body image? Quick, superficial fixes such as crash dieting, drug use are often ineffective. Developing healthy habits, improving self-esteem, and participating in therapy are solutions that may create lasting change. And that's any type of therapy, guys. Like, like
That's
skin
true.
therapy,
Right.
Yes.
music therapy. All right. Will cosmetic surgery improve my body image? Not necessarily. Cosmetic surgery will change your physical appearance, but your feelings about yourself and your body may or may not change.
That's true.
You know, how does social media affect body image? Oh, wow. Here we go. Images on social media are often heavily edited. You know, filters y'all use on Snapchat and all that stuff.
I love my filter.
I like them too. They fun. I mean, they fun. And set unrealistic standards of health and beauty. Social media may influence what physical attributes you value and warp your idea of what is normal.
normal.
Man, that's so deep. That is so deep.
Exactly.
And that's
See, that goes back to culture too, because what is normal in one is not normal in another. And you have to understand that it is not straight across the board.
Right.
And even though there's only one race, and that's the human race, but under umbrella you have different cultures, and each culture brings something to the human.
Right.
true.
So you just have
Need
to be
all.
cautious.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's deep.
That diversity, we need it.
That's right. Right. So, Mr. Hoomes, how you feel, man, after that spectacular session that you had on your skin and your
I'm ready for
beard?
sex.
And that's, hey, you know it worked there, don't you?
It worked.
You know it
But
worked.
it feels different.
Yeah.
It feels different.
Man,
It
you-
look different.
Yeah,
You
you
can
look,
just see. It's you
man, you look like a, you like on the side. Look, I can see you at a bar, at a nice upscale restaurant with a nice glass of scotch, sitting there with your hand in your pocket. You hear what I'm saying?
He said, "Don't you listen to that."
Jesus.
That's what it seems like, man.
Man.
Hey, man, you looking good, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Thank
give
you so
it up,
much.
give it up for
Thank you
Louise,
so
man.
much. Yes.
Louise in that session.
You.
How you feel?
I felt good. This your song.
You was in your zone.
That's my song.
You know what I'm saying? You just,
Yeah.
I'm like, you got in and
The
got out.
element.
Exactly.
So your sessions like what? I mean, they go by the minutes.
They go by the minute, and
Right.
then it also goes by the skin.
Okay.
Because like
Ooh.
I said, everybody's skin ain't different.
Yeah,
It's
some of that extra little flaky
Yeah,
stuff up on
I
it.
gotta put a little oomph in it.
Yes.
Okay, I understand that for sure.
That's amazing.
All right, guys. So we're gonna look at the quote of the day. The quote of the day. So I gotta go find the quote of the day. No, cause so guys, the quote of the day, all right, is
Not dead yet.
not dead.
I want you all to keep living.
No, it is. You are the producer and author of your life. It is up to you how the story goes.
That's it.
Definitely.
Amen.
How y'all feel about that?
It fits right in with everything that you was talking about, especially when it comes to self-image.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to do with your mind
Yeah.
and your opinion and your expectation on
That's
yourself.
true. That's true. And some might argue with, oh no, this was made, the higher power. Yeah, but guess what? Don't forget you have paths and
That's
options
right.
and
Yeah.
choices
Correct.
that you can make. There's different paths
For everybody.
for everyone. You can have 20 different paths, but it's up to you to choose the right path for
Correct.
you.
And what they say, what's the saying? It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And then
And
it
see,
could be
that's
a
the
million
favorite
people
one.
doing the same thing, but everybody ain't gonna have the same path. Like,
That's right.
Right.
they path might be leading that way,
That's
so
right.
you know, you'll never know.
right.
Or the path could be leading to the same spot, but in different ways.
Wait,
There
that's
you go.
right.
Different
Thank you.
obstacles to get.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's it.
that's deep. That's deep. I love that. I love the quote. This is one of my favorite part of the show. These quotes.
You want to hear how everybody feel and how they think, and
You gonna put something on my beard?
of course.
So-
Let's see.
Go ahead.
This
Go
is
taste
amazing.
it.
Don't taste
Look,
it.
he wanna,
This is
he
that
wanna
Yeah.
go to.
Hey, I wanna feel like Mr. Hughes.
Juicy.
I want to feel like Mr. Hume.
And you made that especially for him?
Well, I make it anyway. Like this, another one of my top sellers is the beard
Oh,
oil.
cool.
So all that is natural products.
It's warm out. These
Yeah.
are
See,
warming.
look, he want to feel like he did.
Hey, little sample.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see how that crunching noise just stop? You see how it just stopped
All
instantly?
of a sudden. Yeah.
All that.
No more.
You gotta get my mustache, babe. You gotta give me my mustache. My mustache.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's about to be
They
freezing.
both getting into it.
I'm ready for sex now.
Twins. Look, hey, twins. Y'all were made
Right.
tonight.
I'm ready for
Or
sex now.
triplets.
All right, guys. So if you're just not tuning in, this is episode 24 of the Irish Wolf Show podcast with Miss LaNedra, the owner of Juicy Aesthetics.
Yay!
She's a licensed esthetician.
Hey.
I said that right?
That's
Yes,
right.
And pharmacy technician from Birmingham, Alabama, passionate in helping others to love the skin they're in and
Yes.
help you become more knowledgeable about your skincare.
Amen.
All right, experienced in working on all skin types, as you can see, and
He look good.
making natural skincare and providing relaxation to all of our clients. I love
Yes.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming
Thank
to
y'all.
our show.
Yes.
I enjoyed y'all.
I'm glad you
It's been
did.
amazing.
You gonna come back?
Yeah, I'm gonna come
Okay.
back.
Yay!
And Mr. Hughes, we appreciate you for
Yes,
being
sir.
the co-host
Appreciate
today,
it.
special
Yes, sir.
guest co-host, and
Thank you.
also being the guinea pig. And
Anytime.
it turned out pretty well.
Yes.
It turned out pretty
You
well.
said
Thank
you
you.
get the ready all the time. But don't let me get into the back facials now.
Oh.
That's
Yes,
the queen
they
of back
have.
facials in school.
Well, we got more to come then. We got more to
Yeah.
come.
Oh, wow.
Whatever
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
acting,
Right.
she got it.
Right.
Yeah.
She
So-
got you.
So guys, make sure you keep it locked with us on all social media platforms. If you have any type of inquiries, like you want to be on the show, just email us at theirishwolfshow@gmail.com. The Irish Wolf Show podcast on all social media platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can find us on there. Keep it locked with us on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe with us, all right? And keep it locked with us. Stay with us, all right? Where can they find you, LaNedra?
They can find me on Facebook. My personal page is Juicy Shop McIntyre.
Okay.
My business page is Juicy Aesthetic Shop. And you can also find me on Instagram, IG. That's the same thing. I just repeated myself. But but I have two pages, but my business page is Juicy's_Aesthetics.
Okay.
So when you put in Juicy Aesthetics, you'll
gonna pop
pop up, especially on Google, because I'm on Google too.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah.
Cool.
And my website is juicyshop.com.
Great.
So I had to keep that
Fantastic.
domain.
Right.
That's mine. I'm not letting that go.
Right. So guys, make sure that you reach out to her and get your skin taken care of. All right.
Thank
Get your
y'all.
skin taken care of. Mr. Humes, where can they find you?
They
on your
can
show?
find me on TikTok. They can find me on Twitter. They can find me on Facebook. And they can find me on Instagram. It's OZZz.
Right,
Three
OZZz,
Zs.
3 Z's. Make sure you
Three
get there.
Zs.
Find you at the local strip club as well. Right?
Yes,
Oh,
anytime.
God.
Hey,
Have a good night, guys.